Did you know that you can listen to many of your favourite podcasts first on BBC Sounds?
Like Friday Night Comedy, where you can hear the latest episodes 7 days earlier, and a week is an extremely long time in politics.
Good things come to those who don't wait. Listen to your favourite podcasts first on BBC Sounds.
This is a download from the BBC. To find out more, visit bbc.co.uk/Radio 4.
Hello, this is the Infinite Monkey Cage, but the Radio 4 announcer has probably already told you that, so 4 seconds into the show, and already we're wasting your time. So we will start off with Series 7's new catchphrase. Hey, Brian, what is time?
I'll give you Newton's definition. Newton said, absolute true and mathematical time of itself and from its own nature flows equably without regard to anything external.
So there we go, that's time defined. That's most of the series covered there.
Although that's incorrect. But it was subsequently replaced by Einstein's special theory of relativity.
Yes, right, it doesn't have to be correct. We're an entertainment science show, not a proper one, so facts don't need to get in the way of conversation. And as you will discover over the ensuing 27 minutes...
Tonight, we're going to be looking at the cutting edge of improbable scientific research. We'll be asking if all scientific research, however ridiculous it seems, is worthwhile.
We'll be examining papers published in peer-reviewed journals, papers such as...
Walking with Coffee, Why Does It Spill? From Physical Review E, Volume 85.
Colonic gas explosion during therapeutic colonoscopy during electrocautery. Yeah, think about that one and what that does entail. We're joined by a panel of experimenters and researchers. Matthew Cobb is a professor of zoology. He's currently researching how maggots with a limited number of olfactory sensors are able to detect the variety of aromas that they can, and hence the popular joke, which we all remember, my maggot has only 21 olfactory receptors. How does it smell? We're not entirely certain at the moment. We're looking into it.
Mark Abrahams is the editor and co-founder of the Annals of Improbable Research, which collects seemingly bizarre research and every year awards the Ig Nobel Prize for such insights as leaning to the left makes the Eiffel Tower seem smaller. That won the Psychology Prize this year. And the Literature Prize, this is my favourite, it went to a US Government General Accountability Office for their report. Actions needed to evaluate the impact of efforts to estimate costs of reports and studies. And I thought the citation was superb. The citation said it was awarded for issuing a report about reports, which recommends the preparation of a report about the report about reports about reports.
May I point out what you were just doing now? You were giving everybody in the room here a report about the report about reports about reports, and so on.
Comedian and writer Katie Brand has pioneered research into just how socially awkward it is to come face-to-face with Lily Allen and Kate Winslet after doing rude impersonations of Lily Allen and Kate Winslet on late-night television. Last time she was on Monkey Cage, she eloquently defended the notion that there are elements of the human condition which will be forever inaccessible to scientific research. Despite this hideous faux pas, we've invited her back, and this is our panel. Well, we'll start off, Mark, first of all, we better find out what the Ig Nobel Prizes are. Obviously, we've suggested some of the kind of papers that get looked at by you and researched, and those that may well win as well. But what is the philosophy behind the Ig Nobel Prizes?
These are prizes we've given every year since 1991. We give 10 of them. And unlike every other prize I know of is either for the very best of things or some of them for the very worst of things. With us, best and worst are completely irrelevant. With us, there's one criterion. It's you've done something that makes people laugh and then think. Something that when people first encounter it, it's funny. It just is. And then a week later, it's still rattling around in your head. And all you want to do, no matter what you're supposed to be doing, all you want to do is find your best friend and tell them about it.
I believe that someone won for... There was a specific piece of bra design, wasn't there? Which
Yeah, that was Dr. Elena Bodnar, who invented a brassiere that in an emergency can be quickly separated into a pair of protective face masks. One for you and one for a lucky bystander.
I happen to be wearing one right now. But which member of the panel should I save?
Great.
Please, nobody say I could save more than one. Thank you.
But that, like all the other winners, there's more to the story, a lot more. And in her case, she was and is a doctor. She grew up in Ukraine. She treated victims of the Chernobyl power plant meltdown. And over the years, she'd been wondering what might have been done differently to save lives. Most of the medical problems at Chernobyl, they later realized, came from the particles in the air that people breathed in. So she kept thinking if there was some simple thing that was everywhere so that in an emergency, something you don't expect, it's right there and you can put it over your face. And at least for a few minutes, it'll do.
I really like this invention because it will force employers to make sure that at least 50% of the workforce is female in order to save everybody in the building.
Well, Katie, I suppose that there's some members of the public, I suspect, think that all scientific research is perhaps like this. All of it can tend to sound
How are we doing?
In a way. I mean, even mine.
Well, do you do some manner of scientific research, Brian?
Searching for even I used to.
Yeah. I think there's an element of truth to that. I suppose that when you just peruse the science coverage in whatever paper you read, sometimes it can seem so specific and narrow that I guess all scientific research can seem sort of vaguely amusing to people. Because that's what I feel like, that, if I read one particular type of research, I might find it fascinating, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to plug it into the kind of matrix of the sort of macro perspective of what's really going on. So I just end up with lots of very strange and specific pockets of knowledge that I cannot relate to each other at all. Yeah, I mean, that reflects very badly on me, but I certainly enjoyed myself.
I was going to say, actually, Matthew, I'm looking...
What? Oh, shit. Will be really useful.
MegaMan X Legacy Collection.
I don't know, you want to actually see the game? Shit. They love the voiceovers in the PlayStation era. I just want to see if I've got everything. Right, heart tank in the jungle. Inside the... Yep, got that. Got the boots. Got the cyberspace shit. I've got Air Force, Volcano. I do not have... Do I have Twin Slasher? I presume Twin Slasher comes from Slash Beast. I got the Jetpack Manowar stuff, didn't I? Jetpack Manowar. Is that what I'm calling Jet Stingray? Is that what I'm calling Jet Stingray? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, I think I've got everything, so it's time for some mushroom. Time to do shrooms! Split mushroom!
Ready.
I do want to go to... this. Look at my tip menus. Just look at my tip. Look at it. Ah, I have not updated this at all. I've done Jet Stingray. I've not done Slash Beast. I've done Dragoon and Owl though. Okay. Oh, this... This floor makes it look like the frame rate is really bad, but it's not, it's just steps. Honk, honk, honk. I tried to jump vertically up like you could in X3. Ow. I'll scratch you me arm, you rude bastards. I think you should check something. Okay. Charging them still uses energy. Oh, it's the boss. I use the word boss quite loosely. More stairs! I tried to shoot the teleporter. I want that heart. Fuck's sake. Okay, you little cunt. How do I get it? How do I get up there? Okay, never mind. Okay, maybe not never mind. The fuck do I get up there?
Ready.
I hate how he didn't actually jump, he just did the fucking honk. Got it. Whatever, I got the health. Oh. Going down. Oh, shit. Oh, bugger. Oh, that ain't what I wanted to be doing. Hey, it's the same bit every time, isn't it?
Ready.
Ow, he squished me.
Ready.
Oh shit. I can't honk. I can't honk anymore. I've honked all my honks. Wait, what? Is this the Spooder? By Spooder, I mean Mushroom. I completely forgot who I was fighting. Are you X? I'm under orders to terminate you, but don't take it personally. Ordinarily, I'm quite a fun guy. What? Whose orders? Make a wild guess. Is it Ligma? Well, Gemini Man. Fancy running into you here. I'm going to stop charging these. Because they don't seem that effective charged. In your face. That did a lot. Oh shit, he dead. I deaded him. I did him good. I didn't. I did it quite lackadaisically, actually.
You got Soul Body.
Soul Body accumulates energy and generates an illusion. Enemies will sustain damage if struck by the soul energy. Requires high energy expenditures, however, and will eventually dissipate in time, or if it sustains heavy damage. Right, this beastie boy. Oh, actually.
Ready.
Mets. Oh. He's so clumsy, look at him! If I don't have the air dash, am I just fucked there? Okay. To admit, this plasma beam, this charge shot is so fucking overpowered. Anything that doesn't have iframes, or doesn't have many iframes, just gets, I mean, literally pummeled.
Ready.
Yeah, I got it. I got a piece of heart. Oh, that was close. Challenging my units was both foolish and reckless. You're nothing more than my prey, one that is soon to be retired. I just noticed the different health bars. Okay, that did nothing. He's not a maverick. He's got the fucking Team Rocket logo. It's not Team Rocket. Repliforce logo. But the split toadstool fellow, split mushroom, split toadstool fellow, he had a Sigma logo.
You got Twin Slasher.
So I feel kind of a bit bad actually for some of these, because some of them are mavericks and serving Sigma. Some of them are just part of Repliforce and think they're doing good. Okay. This had something.
Ready.
Meatballs! It's got meatballs! Huh. The meatballs don't just drop me down into the hole. That's generous. Oh, that's a bad place to stand and scratch. I'm just slicing a fireball. I think I've been over there to the left.
Ready.
I like how it restarts you halfway through the level with full health. Equipped with this new body module X. This body part absorbs damage inflicted by enemies and will gradually accumulate within. When it is filled to capacity with energy, you can Execute the invincible Nova Strike. However, a single use will consume all your energy stars, so use it only to pull through tight situations. Alright, and then to Frost Walrus, who I'm told is the easiest boss than the one people normally do first. Boo, boo, boo. He protects the secrets that lie inside.
Ready!
Oh, is that Blizzard Buffalo? That did work. Okay. Am I supposed to be able to get it there? It looks like it's just... Is that just an extra life? I don't know how to get up there. This is probably a bit tricky without the boots. am I supposed to go? This looks like death. It's not death. That's death.
Ready.
Ow. That was rude. Ooh. He's getting a bit jaunty. Aha! Oh, I got a severed head. Oh, they wouldn't hide two secrets in the same place now, would they? Wow. Is it boss time? What it is P time. I'm gonna BRP. See you in a moment.
Looking at the Ig Nobels this year, most of them do seem to be biological. I mean,
well, the coffee one wasn't, was it? That was a physicist.
The coffee, yeah, it was
Very
actually
good too.
it was the Fluid Dynamics Prize, I think, wasn't it? The coffee.
Yes. Yes,
What was the
and
basis?
the ponytails one also was about physics. The Ig Nobel Physics Prize this year went to two groups, one of them British, the other American. One group had looked at the physics of ponytails. Why are they shaped the way they are? And there's a lot of physics behind that. You may remember reading in the papers when that came out, there was some talk about some specific name that they had come up with for the Rapunzel number, which is characteristic. The other group had looked at a different aspect of ponytails. If you walk behind somebody who's walking or jogging, someone who has a ponytail, why does it have the kind of motion it does? Why is it, the thing that got this guy started was he was wondering, why is it that the person's head is going up and down, but the ponytail is going from side to side? What is the physics of that? Which turned out to be rather curious.
And then that guy was done for stalking, wasn't he? Very unfortunate. I'm a researcher. I'm just looking at your hair. Oh, this is even worse.
The paper's called Shape of a Ponytail and the Statistical Physics of Hair Fibre Bundles.
See, but is that, Matthew, is there a certain battle to actually get to the point of research where we find out that there is an application to this? You know, the ponytail research, etc. All of these things have beneath them proper science, and there is a real reason to understand them, and that perhaps the public can sometimes think, oh, I'll give scientists all this money and they just do a load of old rubbish.
Well, they don't, because they're also thinking we're curing cancer and we're doing all that stuff, so, there's that contradiction. People assume on the one hand we're doing this terribly important research, which is going to make us all live longer and the rest of it, and on the other hand we're studying ponytails or maggots or levitating frogs or doing stuff like that. And
I'll stop you there. Levitating frogs.
Well, there's an very interesting point here, actually, Mark, because levitating frogs, that's a reference to a colleague of mine at Manchester, Andre Geim, who I think is the only person to have won both an Ig Nobel Prize.
Individually, Andre Geim in the year
Nobel.
2000 was awarded the Ig Nobel Prize in physics. He and Michael Berry jointly, because they used magnets to levitate a frog.
Yeah.
10 years later, Andre Geim was awarded a Nobel Prize in physics, not for the frog work, but
that is disappointing. But you really want it to be. Why
to put it most graphically,
he
he won that prize because he took a pencil and scribbled on some paper, took a piece of sticky tape, put it on the scribbling, and then he flexed the tape over and over, and then threw it away, and then realized there might be something valuable there, got it out of the trash, and discovered that he had come up with the first reliable method to make a substance, or get samples of a substance called graphenes, the two-dimensional form of carbon, 1 atom thick. It's a sheet. And people had known for a long time this exists.
Okay. Reasonable guess, you're weak to fire. Warning! It's a frost boy. He's a large frost boy, and he's not a maverick. They sent a kid like you after me? I promise to end this quickly. Ow. I'm sure you can hit him without, taking contact damage. That's probably a thing. Cross Tower. Generates a huge ice block that acts as a shield. May also be used to trap enemies before dissipating. The music. The Repla Force has begun assembling. Where are they? The spaceport. They plan to take off into space. Hurry! We have to stop the Colonel. But I missed something here.
Ready.
I wasn't trying to hover, I was trying to fucking dash jump. There are checkpoints all over the place in this game. I barely went anywhere and it's giving me one. Can't make out who that is inside that. I don't... In the first section of the disappearing ice slides. Okay, climb the rightmost wall you come to. Basically, I missed it. I attempted to dash jump. That was a better attempt. Whoops.
Ready.
That was interesting. Last time I died there, it took me back, like, to where I was. Despite the fact that I'd hardly gone anywhere. I see. No. Okay. So that's how I get the first one then.
Ready.
Wrong button. Oh. Okay. The screenshot button works. On the Switch controller. Awesome. Well, I'm done here. And it's gone midnight, so I should really end it here. That should be enough for now. And we start next time with all the Mavericks defeated and also some allies. Some former allies that we have erroneously decided that are evil and should be put to death because we're cops and they do that. What was I saying? Anyway. Let's go dropping on someone. Let's use around. Let's use on Twitch. Let's use on Joystick. And yeah, stick around for that. Who have we got? Who's doing things? It looks like Selena's just started. We've got a link to the past. Yeah, let's raid Aurora Visage. This one's Twitch. Raid. Rad. She is rad, but I want raid. Right, now let's have a look at Joysticks, who's online over here. Ooh, loads of people here. Oh, there's a new person here. Let's drop in on a new person. Let's drop in on Jupiter Space. Right. Okay, guys, I'll be back at some point in the future, hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, so good night, and I shall see you then where we'll start the Ligma stages.